Previously on Beauty and the Geek Australia.
The Geeks are getting a makeover.
I really think that this makeover is going to maybe have an effect on the way Emma feels towards Corin.
After some passionate performances in the soap opera challenge,
Hold me and promise me you'll never let me go.
the beauties were asking who's acting
I think I'm in love with you.
and who's not.
I swear I can actually hear my heart beating.
And the geeks went on a date with the beauties.
I wouldn't want to be on a date with anyone else.
Aww,
No.
I'm gonna blush.
Tonight, Corin's transformation from geeky shy boy
Corin's really come out of his shell, maybe a little bit too much.
to cheeky playboy.
Out of the 5 remaining beauties, I possibly think that maybe 2 of them have eyes for me. I don't really know what to do with that. I'm really confused.
Beauty and the Geek Australia. The transformation continues.
Spare time on our hands today, so we all decided we'd go out and play a bit of tennis. I think in the grand scheme of things there might have been a little bit more going on the tennis court than just a friendly game of tennis.
Bring it on! Bring it on! Corin, it's quite noticeable that he likes Emma.
We have a really close relationship and a really strong connection with each other.
How many balls have we got going?
The fact is, Corin gets along with the women much more than anybody else does. He's just very open and charismatic.
I'll go behind you then, so a few minutes, I'll get it. Okay, go stand, go up there.
Corin is practicing his flirting skills, and he will practice them on any beauty that will allow him to flirt with him.
I've noticed a lot. Corin and Hadassah are having these very quiet, whispering conversations. I'm not sure what they're about.
Dad! Who's Corin's partner? Is it Emma or Hadassah? We don't know.
Corin, you know, likes all the girls, I think, well, some more than others, obviously.
You know, I think Emma's a wonderful girl, but I find it really hard sometimes to read her.
Corin definitely is my rock in the house. That's exactly what my puppy.
It's just like it, eh?
On the other hand, Hadassah and I have a really strong connection, and I know where I stand with her.
I did not think I'd come in here and, like, connect with a geek.
I don't really know what to do with that.
Yeah.
I'm really confused.
We walked into the living room and we saw on the table a bunch of like plastic flowers and like an ancient sort of statue.
Archaeology or
I have no idea what that is. You know, like those Chinese people that are underground.
Yeah, they're called terracotta warriors, aren't they?
We thought that, you know, it might have been floristry arranging for the geeks, and for the girls we thought we'd like have to dig up ancient artifacts or something.
Do you know anything about archaeology? History?
Hi, guys. Hey. Well, no elimination last week. I'm sure you're all itching to find out what this week's challenges are. Geeks, science has taught us that the Earth orbits the sun, right? But it's love that makes the world go round. And this week, your challenge involves all matters of the heart.
I know very little about matters of the heart, other than the fact that any infatuations I develop are neutralised.
And beauties, I'm sure you've all led people on from time to time. But have you ever led a tour? This week, you'll all become tour guides and spend a night at the museum.
Usually when I think of a museum, I think really boring paintings and little rocks and plants.
Wait, is it haunted? I do not want to see spiders or
furry things. They're like dead, but they're still looking at you. Like, what happens if they're like...
Really don't think Lisa's ever been to a museum, unless they have a museum of hair product or curling irons.
The winners of each challenge will be safe from elimination and will also have the power to nominate one couple each to send to the elimination room.
Emma and I definitely feel the pressure that we need to win as many challenges as we can because we feel we're going to be nominated as soon as anyone gets the chance.
So, as usual, your prep materials are right there. Guys, I'll see you at the challenges.
All right, so tell me what you understand a museum to be about and the goals and objectives and material in a museum.
Basically, it's a building. Xenogen's idea of teaching me what was in a museum, it was so detailed. He went from the Mona Lisa.
Have you heard the expression, or maybe the song, Mona Lisa, men have named you. It's all about her smile.
To the Louvre.
I've actually been to the Louvre and I really loved it. The Louvre has all sorts of sculptures, paintings.
Wow. Ancient Egypt.
Really interesting story behind the hieroglyphs. It was actually one of Napoleon's campaigns.
La la la.
This really cool tomb.
He just craps on, and I just want a simple answer for a simple question.
I mean, there's all sorts of wonderful history.
That's fascinating.
What's that stupid word that I can't pronounce before?
Antiquities.
Yeah, I can't pronounce
Just
that.
say antiquities.
Yeah, antiquities.
Michelle was really overwhelmed going through the study materials.
These words are so confusing. Look, I don't know how to pronounce half of these words. These ones...
Going into this challenge, I'm really worried.
Frustrates me.
Is she going to sort of freak out and crash and burn, or is she going to sort of maintain her dignity?
I don't want to do this at all. I really don't. Well, we arrive at the museum and we walk inside and I'm pretty, nervous because I don't know what's happening.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to the Australian Museum. Now, beauties, each of you will be leading a real-life tour group around the museum.
That was my first thought.
Essentially, the beauties would need to go up as a tour guide and talk about exhibits that they haven't been given any prior knowledge of.
Read it yourself and take your own tour.
Allow me to introduce Melissa Murray. She's Chief Interpretive Officer here at the museum. Melissa will be joining each group on their tour and judging who does the best job. Now, geeks, you're welcome to join your partner's tour group on one condition. You can't say a word.
I don't believe in ESP, so I know that anything I think will not transpire into Hadassah's mind.
So, beauties, good luck. Your tour group awaits.
Good evening, everybody. How are we all today? My name is Lisa and I'll be your tour guide. Welcome to the Australian Museum in Australia. Of course, it's in Australia. It's the Australian Museum. Hey, so... That's so stupid. I can't believe I said that. All right, so when I realised I had to, give a tour on dinosaurs, I sort of laughed to myself and thought, oh, this should be interesting. Who likes dinosaurs? Yay! Okay, I don't really know too much about the dinosaur. As you can see, far away, that's the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, if you see that coming, you better run. Yeah.
Somebody kill me.
Yeah?
That dinosaur over there, the head, what is it?
Funny you should ask that because not many people know. That's called a, I looked around the room for hints. And I saw someone's shoe. That is called a Shaloris, and I'm like, I can't really finish it with that. I've got to, elaborate on the name. Shaloris McDonald?
McDonald, I mean, that's a no-brainer, isn't it? I felt like a Big Mac or something, and that's the first thing on your mind.
Hello everyone, my name's Michelle and I'll be your tour guide for today. We are in exhibit of
When Michelle was about to talk about dinosaurs, I sort of thought, hell, we haven't studied dinosaurs at all. I was a little bit anxious, a little bit panicked.
We are in exhibit of many things. Well, my heart was beating very, very fast. They've been extinct for BC's just very, very long time.
I sort of thought to myself, I hope she just has some fun with it.
There are different types of dinosaurs. There are carnivores and herbivores.
Michelle just pops out these gems.
Carnivores are the dinosaurs that eat meat, so they eat each other or any type of animal. And herbivores eat plants and grass.
You know, some real great facts. You know, and I'm just like, yeah, Michelle, I just want to do a high five.
What kind of noise would a stegosaurus make?
I think this dinosaur would make a big growling like...
I have to say, Cheetah's got balls. Actually, no, she doesn't.
So the best way to introduce the next exhibit,
Okay.
the Diprotodon, would be to say, this is a Diprotodon.
Have you guys ever seen one of these before? Probably not. Okay.
Not the best way to introduce the next exhibit.
This one is called a mohigagon. Mohigagon, yeah. I had no idea what I was saying after the mohigagon family tribe. Yes. The teeth it's got in the front here look like not carnivore teeth, but herbivore teeth.
That's actually quite academic. That's quite a smart thing to say. Good on Jenna.
Sometimes the Aborigines used to ride him from camp to camp.
Hello everyone, this is the touch table where we're allowed to pick up things and touch things. I'm fine with picking up reptiles and insects as long as it's nothing that's going to sting me or bite me. I don't really care. You want to have questions? Yes.
Is a lizard a boy or a girl?
I had no idea what I was looking for on the bottom of the lizard. It's a boy.
So here we are in the touchy-feely room.
She definitely picked that phrasing up from me, because I've often told her I'm not very touchy-feely.
In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, would Steve Irwin appreciate you not picking up this lizard? No. He picks up crocodiles. You know, this is not a big deal. Grow up.
And I tried reassuring her that it was safe through my facial expression.
It's sort of like a fashion accessory. You could wear this to the races. It's very Australian outback. Ugh. Oh my God, it's freaking there.
When I found out that I would be touching bugs, I freaked.
I don't know how to do it.
And I really felt like this bug was looking at me, and I'm thinking, he wants to eat me.
No, can't do it.
I thought, oh, Emma, you're such a girl.
He doesn't like me, this little fella. You know, he's bitten me before, everyone. Wow, it's going towards my face. It was getting really close to my face and I did not appreciate it. I just kindly told it to go home. Go back to the bush now.
How long does stick insects live for?
Depends who's holding them.
I think consciously she was capable of forcing herself to do what she subconsciously really, really didn't want to do. And I think she did brilliantly for that.
Okay, ladies. Melissa has judged each of your tours and the results are in. But first, Melissa, how did they all go?
They all did a fantastic job. It's a really hard thing to do, tours.
All the beauties really struggled with that challenge. We all did the best job we could, and we were all just looking at each other like, you know what? We all deserve to win this.
So, Melissa, which of our beauties won the museum challenge today?
It was very close. But tonight,
So, Melissa, which of our beauties won the museum challenge today?
it was very close. But tonight, it was Michelle.
What? That's me. Hang on. Who's Michelle? What? Ah! I was so happy.
I'm really proud of Michelle for winning this challenge. I feel like she's got such potential and that You know, she's just a champion.
Well, Michelle, congratulations.
Thank you.
So this means that you and your partner Peter are safe from elimination and must also nominate another team to send to the elimination room.
Oh yeah, Michelle one, Michelle one. Ooh, 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 ooh.
After today's challenge, we decided to go into spa.
Corin's a great guy. He gets along with all the beauties in the house. He was in the bath with about 4 beauties surrounding him.
It's like when you're a baby and your mum puts you in the bath.
Yeah, just like this with 3.
Corin's really come out of his shell, maybe a little bit too much.
Really attractive girls in the bathtub.
You know, he's probably never had so much attention from this many girls at once. So, you know, I guess good on him. Go Corin.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
I think he is a ladies' man. And he's just doing his thing.
This is how we should end every day.
I know, I think that. So there was Hadassah, Michelle, Emma and myself. It just went on from there to be a bit of a slumber party, really.
Awesome party. Emma, Corin, Michelle and Hadassah. I think they all fell asleep talking and then they all just got comfortable and fell asleep.
Oh, we don't want to get out of bed.
So there were 4 in the bed and little Corin said, roll over. Probably the best way to describe what happened.
It's nice. He has that bond with us girls that the other geeks don't have. He puts himself on the line and says, yes, I want to play.
Don't you feel like, you know, when you were kids and you play hide and seek?
Yeah. They can't see me, I can't see them.
Yeah. What else do you want to know? We were sleeping there.
So the geeks all went on a bit of a road trip and we ended up at a radio station.
So in spite of being safe for the elimination, I did want to do well at the next challenge.
Geeks, welcome to the studio.
Bernard.
Hi, Bernard.
Now, my feeling is you could all use a bit of friendly advice, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, which is exactly what you'll be doing when you hit the airways with Dr. Feelgood.
Oh, God.
And dish out some love advice.
Oh, hold me.
Welcome, Doctor.
Thank you, Bernard. Now, guys, I'm not really looking for your radio skills. What I'm looking for is your knowledge of relationships and how well you give that advice. And in just a few minutes, you're going to be mending some broken hearts on the air.
Oh, gosh.
I've had so many people tell me I've got a good voice for radio and a few detractors tell me I've got a good face for radio. But overall, this is a great challenge for me to try and work my magic.
So we sat down in the lounge room and we found the radio.
What task?
We turned it on and...
Welcome to Dr. Feelgood's Love Hotline.
It was Love Doctor.
Tonight, I'm going to be taking a back seat because the geeks are going to be advising you on your love problems. Joining me first, of course, is Toby. Now, how are you feeling about giving advice tonight?
A little bit nervous, but I'll see how I go.
There we go. And we have Steve on the line. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Dr. Feelgood.
Now, I'd like to introduce you to my friend Toby.
Hey, Toby.
Hi, Steve. How's it going?
I'm good, yeah.
Excellent.
I'm 18 and I've been seeing my girlfriend for 2 months. I think we're ready to become more intimate.
Yep.
I don't know how to ask her how to take it to the next level. I'm 18 and I've been seeing my girlfriend for 2 months. I think we're ready to become more intimate.
Yep.
I don't know how to ask her how to take it to the next level.
Toby's never been in a relationship. He's never kissed a girl before. He's never been on a date before. So Toby's a good speaker, so maybe he'll just wing his way through.
That's an interesting question. So I presume by more intimate, perhaps maintaining some sort of sexual relationship is what you'd be looking for here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I think probably it's a bit hard to deal with a lot of these issues because you can't really just walk up to her and say, I'd like some sex now, please.
I could never have imagined having this kind of conversation with anybody.
Oh, look, I think if she's at home and everything's going fine until you start to go downtown, as it were, then that's maybe a good time for you to discuss that.
My advice, although technically correct, wasn't exactly practical.
My wife and I just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. Now she sort of tells me, she's always telling me that I'm not romantic enough. What can be romantic after 25 years of marriage, you reckon?
The one thing I know about people who have been married for a while is that, you know, the feelings don't die, they just mature like cheese.
Like cheese?
I think that food is very romantic. In all honesty, I think food is the most romantic thing. You know, you get to put it in your mouth, you get to chew it, you get to enjoy it.
Maybe it's just me, but I'm feeling that this ain't going good.
You know, just randomly give your wife a banana.
What kind of advice is this? Peel a banana and bring it to the bedroom. Seriously, Peter, what are you thinking?
Banana's full of potassium, very invigorating.
Here you go. Good morning. Here's a banana.
We have Michelle on the line. Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, hi, how you going?
Good, go ahead.
I've got a bit of trouble with facial hair. Do you reckon guys are bothered by that?
That's an interesting question. I think my mind was racing away with trying to think of something to say to her that wouldn't offend her and that wouldn't ruin her life forever. It's a tough one to answer because I think a lot of guys would be a little bit worried about that. Yeah, I think I had the noose around my neck and it was pulling tightly.
Jerry, let's ask you honestly, would you kiss a woman with a beard?
I'll be lucky to kiss any woman at this stage. I haven't kissed many women at all, so I'll be happy to kiss a woman with a chin just to get a kiss.
I think you got a man.
Oh, thanks, Jezza.
She doesn't sound hairy.
And our next geek, fabulous guy, Xenogene, welcome.
Thank you very much, Sally. I'm Dr. Feelgood.
You can call me Sally, Xenogene.
Oh, we're on a first-name basis already. See,
are.
I'm a smooth operator.
Okay, well, you ready to take some calls?
Bring it on.
I actually had a one-night stand with a gentleman. The uncomfortable thing is that I'm actually already in a relationship.
Here we go. This advice is going to be bad, bad, bad. Xenogene's going to rip out his moral code.
My policy has always been that honesty is your best policy in general, but unfortunately I have learnt that you need to have a lot of discretion with that honesty, otherwise you can end up really annoying beautiful women, for example, as has happened to me on a couple of occasions.
Xenogene rambles so much.
If the woman I loved cheated on me, I would really, really much prefer. The problem is if you don't tell him in a coordinated strategy, then you might risk him for your own cathartic purposes. It might be a good idea to a different religion or ethnicity. I'm not exactly sure. There's always the risk of STD transfers, which is always a major risk with having a one-night stand.
I just want to flick the switch and turn him off.
I've been dating this girl for a couple of months now, but last couple of weeks there's been this other chick, and we've started going out for lunch and stuff, but my girlfriend doesn't know. I guess my question is it bad to have two going at once?
Okay. This is a tough one.
It was, really coincidental that he got given a question on a love triangle, and I was like, how's he going to answer this one?
Yeah, it's a complex situation, and I suppose you can't really help the way you feel about someone. That it's a hard thing to turn off and turn on. And being a guy, we're always attracted to other women. But really, you need to make a choice. But
Can I just interrupt you? You think that men are always going to be attracted to someone else while they're in a relationship? Like, is that just a boy thing, do you think?
It's not always. But
so is that a sign, if he's looking for someone else, is that a sign that his other relationship is in trouble?
Yeah, definitely. If you want to move, go with this second girl, you really need to do it as soon as possible, because having two girls on the go is it's not a healthy thing to do.
So that's something you would do.
Well, geeks, ruling the airways. It's not as easy as it looks, is it?
No, it isn't.
How do they go, Dr. Feelgood?
Oh, I've got to say they're all fabulous. I was very impressed with a lot of them, and surely there is the stud inside the geek. I think they're great.
So, Doctor, which of our geeks won this week's Love Hotline Challenge?
I have to say they gave a lot of communication advice, a lot of advice to be with partners, but the winner actually gave practical advice and really thought outside the square. And so the winner...
Which of our geeks won this week's Love Hotline Challenge?
They gave a lot of communication advice, a lot of advice to be with partners, but the winner actually gave practical advice and really thought outside the square. And so the winner is Peter.
When it was announced that I won, I was over the moon. I was really honoured and really excited.
To say those things and come out on top, that takes guts, and I'm glad he did it.
Peter, congratulations. You won this week's Love Hotline Challenge.
Unbelievable.
And as your partner Michelle won yesterday's Museum Challenge, it means that you as a team have the power to nominate both couples to send to the Elimination Room. Good luck with your decision. I'll see you all at the nomination.
Oh, I don't know, to be honest.
We've both won each of our challenges, so therefore we both have to nominate a team. Oh, everyone is so nice.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm such a betraying bastard, to tell you the truth.
We're getting closer and closer to the end, and you can't do it on friendship anymore. So it has to be, you know, to get rid of the strongest teams. And if you put two strong teams together, you know, boom, there's only one left.
It was weird going down to nominations because it's sad to think that someone's not going to come back, and we're all just so close. There's nobody that I wouldn't want in the house.
Corin and I have dodged bullets in the past, and I don't think we're going to be able to dodge another bullet, so pretty sure we're going to get nominated.
With Michelle and Peter having the power to nominate, it's a really tricky situation because they're about as neutral as you can get. Switzerland, we call them.
I did think in the back of my head, we're probably going to be out this week. Jeremy and I have been a threat since day one.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Well, Peter, your relationship advice won you the Love Hotline Challenge. And Michelle, you won our Museum Challenge. Well done.
Thank you.
So, once again, the same team won both the challenges, which means that together you have the power to nominate the two teams to face off in the Elimination Room. Michelle, which team do you nominate to go to the Elimination Room?
It took a lot of thinking over for the team that we first choose. You know that this is a part of what we have to do, and I hope you don't take offence. We're really sorry to say that I don't want to nominate you, Emma and Jeremy. I don't want to nominate you because I love you both so much. But I'm really, really sorry.
Surprised?
Not really. Jeremy and I are really strong competitors in this game. He's won a challenge, I've won two. If they want to win, they have to get the strong ones out.
And Jeremy, this is your first time in the Elimination Room, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Not looking forward to it.
Well, good luck, both of you.
Thank you.
Now we come to the second couple to go to the Elimination Room. Peter, who do you choose to send to the Elimination Room?
It's not a nice thing to have to eliminate anyone. I'm sure you're all really smart and you all really know that. So I'm just going to apologise respectfully and as quickly as possible. But it's a real honour to nominate you. Toby and Jenna.
Not even.
Third time to be nominated, I'm over it. I'm just over it.
Jenna, any surprise there?
No.
Jenna, do you think you and Toby are getting along well enough as a team within this competition to win it?
There's still 5 couples here. Tonight there'll be 4. It's still too early to say who's going to win.
Toby, how does it feel knowing that you may be leaving your new friends in the mansion?
I've learnt so much here, and I made so many friends. And look, as far as I'm concerned, $100,000 can go hang because it won't change my life as much as the friendships that I've made in this house. It really is great to have spent so much time with so many interesting and beautiful people, and I think that counts for both the geeks and beauties alike. If I go home tonight, I'll be going home with a shiny new haircut and knowing that I can make a difference now, a new outlook on life.
So, Emma and Jeremy, Jenna and Toby, you guys will be facing off in the Elimination Room. By the end of this evening, one of you two teams will leave us. So take some time, pack your stuff, say your goodbyes, and I'll see the 4 of you in the Elimination Room.
Howdy.
Hi.
After I found out Emma was nominated, it was really upsetting.
Trying to cram.
I love hanging out with her and I want her to be here right to the end.
It's not the end.
Yeah, I know.
It's the end of perhaps Beauty and the Geek, but it's not the end for Corin and Emma, in my mind.
Jeremy is obviously my partner, but we have a very different relationship to what Corin and I have. And it was tough having to say goodbye to him.
I suppose, yeah. I see you saying anyway.
Yeah.
You got my number.
I have your number.
Yeah, I've got your number.
You have my number.
Yeah.
So you can call me.
All right. So I get a hug goodbye.
And it was tough. It was really hard having to say goodbye to Corin.
Sorry.
All the best.
Thank you.
But I'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
Bye.
When it comes to this elimination, I think myself and Jenna understand the nature of the quiz a lot better than Jeremy and Emma, and I think that's going to really work to our favour.
I'm feeling nervous, a bit anxious, and I'm probably already feeling defeated before I actually go in there.
Emma and Jeremy, Jenna and Toby. Here we are in the elimination room. I will ask each of you 2 questions that will test the knowledge that you've acquired in the last week. The team that answers the most questions correctly wins. The losing team will leave the mansion and the competition immediately. Geeks, you're up first. Beauties, you can watch your partners from the viewing room.
Do your best.
I will.
Thank you.
Nice stuff, you'll be fine.
See you soon.
Good luck, Toby. Thank you, Jeremy. Good luck.
I will ask each of you 2 questions on the subject of relationships. Jeremy, please choose a number.
I got number 1, thanks.
When disagreeing with your partner, which word should you never start with? When disagreeing with your partner, which word should you never start with?
God, it could be anything.
I don't know, but I'm going to have a guess anyway. You?
You is correct.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Good job.
So, Jeremy, you're on 1 point. Toby, please choose a number.
I'd like number 4, please, Bernard.
According to your study material, what percentage of marriages ends in divorce?
I don't know that question, Bernard. I'm going to guess 50%.
50% is correct.
How that?
The both should guess and got the question right.
So, geeks, 1 point apiece. Jeremy, your next number, please.
I'll go number 2, thanks.
Who said, the best smell in the world is that man that you love?
Is it Jennifer Aniston?
Jennifer Aniston is correct. Well done.
Thank you.
Jeremy, you're on 2 points. Toby, 1. Obviously, the last number is 3. Name 2 of the 3 men that Pamela Anderson has been married to.
Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
And Billy Bob Thornton.
Tommy Lee is correct. Billy Bob Thornton is incorrect. The other 2 were Kid Rock or Rick Salomon. So, Jeremy, you're on 2 points. Toby on 1. Ladies, if you could please join us in the elimination room.
Good job.
Well done.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Don't worry, just listen up.
Done good.
Oh, good luck.
So, Emma, Jeremy answered 2 questions correctly, and that carries across to your score. And Jenna, Toby got 1 question right, and that carries across to yours. Gentlemen, if you'd like to retire to the viewing room to watch your partners.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That's fine. Good luck, Emma.
Thank you.
Okay, beauties. I'll ask each of you 2 questions on the subject of museums. Emma, you'll be starting on 2 points. Jenna on 1. Emma, you'll be going first. Please choose a number.
Gonna go with my sister's lucky number, number 3.
In which city would I find Michelangelo's David?
Yes, you know this.
You would find the statue of David in Florence, Italy.
Florence is correct.
Oh my goodness.
Jenna, for your first question, which number would you like?
Can I have number 4, please, Bennett?
If I were visiting the State Hermitage, which country would I be in?
He would be in Russia.
Russia is correct. Well done.
Thank you.
So, Emma, you're on 3 points. Jenna on 2. Emma, your final question. If you get this correct, you win the game. Please choose a number.
Gonna go with number 1, please.
How many mummies are on display in the Egyptian Museum's Royal Mummy Room?
Oh my goodness.
There are currently 9 mummies on display.
That is correct. Well done.
I'm so sorry, Toby.
That's quite okay.
Gentlemen, if you'd like to join us in the elimination room.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's bye.
Emma and Jeremy, congratulations.
Thank you.
You answered 4 questions correctly, and it was enough to win elimination. Jenna and Toby, unfortunately, I have to inform you that your time here is done, and you must leave the mansion immediately. Good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bernard.
See you guys.
See ya.
Good luck with the next.
We will.
Maybe.
Maybe. Thank you.
See you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Oh my goodness.
So, guys, your first elimination, and you take out the old stalwarts. How's it feeling?
I thought that was it for us, and so, oh my goodness.
I guess it depends on the questions you pick.
Yeah.
And I was really lucky to get the questions that I got. There was that was the stuff we were studying.
Yeah.
So I'm very lucky.
Well, this game is about strategy and skill, but it also is about luck.
Yeah.
You may go back upstairs and join the others.
After the day.
This has got to be the greatest experience of my life thus far. I think this is actually a real life-changing experience. I've learned so much new skills, I've got a newfound sense of pride and confidence, and what's more is I've made some wonderful friends here that I think are going to be lifelong, firm friends. And look, to be honest with you, $100,000 can't buy you friends or experience like that. For me, I've won my prize.
I definitely have grown as a person. I've learned from Toby that to know that I can do certain things and that I am smart enough to be able to learn and study.
I think you've been fantastic throughout this entire experience. I really have been the trophy partner because you've just been soaring ahead and you've been impressing me every time. Look, I think you're a beautiful person, not just in terms of your looks, but in terms of your intelligence, your generosity, your kindness.
Thanks, Toby. You've made me more happy. I laugh a lot, and that's a thing that I lack in my life. I don't laugh enough. And yeah, you've made me more of a happy person. You won't be scared anymore, will you?
No, I won't be. No.
Look out, uni girls.
Look out, uni girls, indeed.
Next time on Beauty and the Geek Australia. A surprise love confession from Xenogen.
I probably like her a lot more than I consciously am prepared to acknowledge.
4 beauties remain in the house, and one of them has stolen his heart.
He's just madly in love with her.
I'm trying to control the crush.
I see him like staring at her all the time.
I'm still holding out a little bit of hope.